Hello, it's Tanya again, and I would like to talk to you about some of the many resources that the Topeka and Shawnee County Public Library have available despite the building being closed to the public right now. I'm going to start on their Facebook page because much of the information that is on the website is also being published on the social media. So if you come to their Topeka and Shawnee County Public Library page, you can scroll down and you can see that there are videos of the storytellers reading books to students. So before we had the shelter in place command, they brought in a few storytellers and had them come in and read some books with Boomer, also some musical story times with Kyler. And there were also some librarians that did book talks. So you'll see these shared on social media, and it's a great place to check out resources. They have upcoming events, of course. There is a podcast, the Bookmark Podcast. So if you're a podcast person, you might be interested in hearing about some of the newer books or some of the well loved books that librarians share. So the Bookmark Podcast. Something new that is just starting is the historic downtown Topeka buildings tour, and you do that using Google Earth. So the history part of the library has gone in and created a Google tour in which you can see buildings in their heyday, but also building the buildings as they are now. So it's a great part for social studies if you're interested in sharing the history of Topeka. So come on down, and you can see the librarians are doing an incredible job right now of sharing lots of digital resources, which of course are the only thing that we can get to right now since we can't get to the physical books. Um, and then there is a virtual book club that's been going on actually, I think, since January, but you can participate in that. And lots of resources, and I'm going to show you. There are videos that I've created showing students how to create an account using Hoopla and their Topeka and Shawnee County Public Library at Schools library card. So you can see what they have access to. And I'm going to show you I'll show you when we talk about the catalog. I'll show you how to tell if it's on Overdrive or how to tell if it's on Hoopla. And we'll talk about Hoopla versus Overdrive. And it's a great, both are good resources. So there's Story Time with Joyce. And then here is something that is very cool. And I have been participating in these on Wednesday nights from 7 to 9. If you go on and this thread and you um, tell the librarians the last book that you read that you have really enjoyed, they will give you suggestions for your next books. And what's really great about it is that the suggestions that they are giving, the majority of them are digital resources. So you can get to them via Hoopla, Overdrive, and or Libby. So, and it doesn't matter your genre, fantasy. Um, we had somebody request some good noir books. So you come on here, and the librarians will give you great suggestions. Okay. So there's also some trivia nights that are going on, virtual trivia nights, and I know that some of the staff where I work, they had been participating in the breakout boxes on Friday evenings. Well, this and trivia events. now the trivia has just gone virtual, so you can participate in these. So lots and lots of events, things to do. Anytime they want to share something with you, they'll do it via social media. But let's go ahead right now and go to the website. Okay, I'm gonna show you a little bit about the website and things that are available, and then I will talk to you about the catalog. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is the checkout section. If you click here, you can see um, that you can find out information about book clubs, if there's going to be another virtual book club, some of our digital library, and I'll show you that in a little bit. But if you're wanting to just find digital resources, you can go to the digital library. And then you can get a library card right now. Even if you haven't had one, it's like 2 minutes. You get your library card and you get access to the digital content. If you find that there's something that you want and it's not available, so in um, Hoopla is kind of like Netflix. The library gets what is on there. In Overdrive, the library has the ability to purchase. And so let's say that you know a book that you want them to purchase. It's not on Hoopla, it's not in Overdrive. So you click right here on Purchase Suggestion, and you suggest an item to purchase. And I have to log in. And so I just suggested small spaces because I've been book talking that to my students, and they really want that book, and it's not available on Hoopla. So I'm going to click Add Suggestion, and I'm going to click another. I'm going to do another one. So I'm going to call this one, or this one is called Dead Voices by Catherine Arden. Oops, missed my H. And I want this, let's see, I'd like this in a preloaded audiobook. This is for children. It's fiction. I want it in English. I click next. And now that is submitted, and the people in charge of purchasing will look at it and decide if that is a book that they think would benefit our library. So I'm going to go ahead and close this. And then I want to go back to the Topeka and Shawnee County Public Library. So that was in the checkout section. I should also mention to you, down here on the website, you have blog posts. So our teen librarian did a post about books that you could read if you were missing, if you were a senior that was missing out on your prom. So these are books about prom. And if you liked the books or if you like the Little Fires Everywhere, or if you're waiting for it, these are other books that you might enjoy. Getting physical, getting some exercise via Hoopla. So lots of choices here. Okay, so let me go now. Let's take a look at Download It. Download It is where you get to find out more information about our digital downloads, audiobooks, ebooks. There's also things for magazines. So if you're a big magazine reader, you might be interested in checking that out. Now I'm going to go to Research It. And there are several things in here that you're going to want to know about. The first thing is the Miss Humblebee's Academy for Kids. And that is the software that we have in this little schoolhouse in the children's section of the public library. And it is where little kids can practice their letters, their sounds, their numbers, their shapes, kind of all of those, um, you know, preschool or school readiness sorts of things. So you can click on there, enter your library card number. It'll take you into Miss Humblebee's Academy. Okay. And then if I go back to research it, there is a whole section on coding and design, Treehouse coding and design. So if you have a child that really enjoys coding, you can take them right over here. They can log in, they can sign up, they can get in there and they'll learn, it'll um, walk them through things to do. We have lots of library patrons that use this and have learned quite a few things um, using this. Okay, the three that are really really used in our library is the Mango Learning. So if you come down here, there's a little video that shows you how to work, but basically it's like conversational Spanish or Italian, French. There's hundreds of languages, and it walks you through step by step how to use um, Mango and how to begin learning a new language. So this is a wonderful resource if you have been, you're like one of those people that I really want to learn German. Well, this is a great time to do that. So that's the Mango. It's free to people in Topeka with a library card or in Shawnee County. Okay, let me go back to research it. Lynda.com. That is a program where you get to follow online video courses for software, creative things, photography, web development, um, business skills. So if you come in here and you click access lynda.com, and let's say you really want to learn, okay, I'm going to log in. And I really want to learn about Photoshop. So now here are videos. Oh, I only looked for photo. Hold on, I want to do Photoshop. So here are videos and courses that will show me step by step how to use Lightroom and Photoshop. So you can tell like this is almost a 3-hour course. This is an hour and a half course. And so you can learn how to use products by going to lynda.com. Okay, that's a great source. And then another wonderful source here is Creative Bug. So let's say, you decided that you were going to learn how to crochet and you bought some yarn and you bought some needles and then you ran out of time and you just didn't have, stuff, you didn't have enough time to do it. So now we have a lot of time. So you can learn how to make paper products, knit, art, design. So you just click in there. Let's see, have register, log in. You put your library card number in there, and then you have unlimited access to all these different art and craft ideas. So that's something that people are really enjoying right now. So I'm going to go ahead and close that. Okay, so that's the public side of the library um, website. So let's talk about the catalog. So, how do I know what's available? And this can all be done on the app as well. So you can go in and you can look through the app and see if we have books available, but you can also do it online. So once again, there are lists here. So if you want books about dogs, if you want narwhal, unicorn of the sea books, you can check out all of these as um, ideas. But let's say, here you have a whole bunch of books, but I'm looking for the book Small Spaces because that's what I've been um, book talking to my fourth and fifth graders because they love scary books. So I clicked Small Spaces by Catherine Arden, and when I come down here, oh, there's an ebook. Okay. So there are 3 holds on this one copy. Okay. When it says ebook like this means that this is on Overdrive. So Overdrive is the platform where the library can purchase content and add it to it. So I'm going to have to go in there and delete my request because Small Spaces is there. So you can go in and put a hold on it, and when it's your turn, you'll receive an email saying that it's time to get it. Okay. Um, Now, if I so that's Small Spaces. Let's say that I'm looking for the book. Um, I'm looking for the book Upside. Excuse me. Down Magic. Okay, so here's Upside Down Magic. And what I want you to notice is that, first of all, it's a series. And right here, when you see it like this, instantly available on Hoopla. So the audiobook is available on Hoopla. With Hoopla, there is no waiting. You could have every person in Topeka having this book checked out at the same time. Uh, and that's perfectly fine. Right now, Hoopla has expanded their. Usually, you get 10 checkouts a month. They've expanded it to 15, and there are some books that you can check out and read or listen to that are not counting towards your total. So currently, one of the books is the Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, narrated by Jim Dale, which is an excellent audiobook. That's one that's only going to be available until May 15th, and then it's going to go away. But it's one that you can check out, and it does not count towards your 15 books. So you can see that this one here, instantly available on Hoopla. This one here is an ebook, and since it doesn't say instantly available, this one is available through Overdrive. And then here's book 4 in that series, and you can see we have an ebook and um, an audiobook on Hoopla. So as you're going through here, you can see um, what we have. So let's say, and as I said, there are videos that are coming out about that. Um, let's say that you're looking for the book The Huntress, which is an adult book. Okay, you can see The Huntress it's instantly available on Hoopla. It's also available as an ebook on Overdrive and as an audiobook on Overdrive. So, um, and this one is currently checked out, and you can put it on hold, and you would be the first person to get it. Generally, you get them for 3 weeks, and they automatically go off of your account when it's time. So those are just some of the resources. You can see here I have access online. You're wanting to, see what you can get online. Um, these are many of the resources that are available through the Topeka and Shawnee County Public Library during this time when they're closed. You can also always contact the library um, by emailing and asking a librarian, and they will get back with you during this time. So make use of the library resources. There's so much available, so much to do, and it's a great way for you and your family members to pass some time.